the co-owners of the Front Porch Jackson, Kendra Dolson and Courtney Weber. Good afternoon.
Hello.
Nice to have you here. And the Front Porch Jackson, it's flowers.
It is.
Well, cool. And you guys run this off your front porch?
Pretty much literally, yes.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think where I saw you last. I think you've been at one of the festivals downtown.
Yeah, so we try to pop up anytime there's an event downtown. We're pretty much there, and we've sold at Apricot Lane and Rustic Market, Five Forks. So we've been all over.
So how did you two get together to start a business?
Well, we both grew a lot of flowers around our houses anyways. So in the summer of 2020, Kendra was like, we should sell our flowers. And we just did one day.
And
then we both really liked it, and we got weddings, and it just kept going. So.
Well, it sounds new wave because traditionally commercially grown flowers at a florist shop, they come in big trucks, and it's a different kind of business than locally grown. It's farm to table.
Right.
Yes, very
Essentially
much.
that, yes.
That exactly, yeah. Most of our flowers are cut, 24 hours before they get to our customers. And that includes weddings too. And then we grow them pesticide free in, every available space in our yard.
Well, that's what's, I think, very unusual because it's not a farm. Well, it is. It's a city farm.
Yes.
It's a farm in the city.
Yeah.
It's on 4th Street.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I can picture the house. It's like near Community Hearing Center, Kelly Fuels, and it's like a Victorian old farmhouse, isn't it?
Yep. Big old Victorian house was built in 1900, and my husband and I moved in there 2020, and then we've been redoing it room by room, which is a lot of work in addition to digging up the entire yard and planting flowers.
Well, I think before you had it, it seemed like it was surrounded by wildlife.
Yes.
Growing stuff, all kinds of stuff.
Yes, I've been told it's interesting because as people stop and talk to us, they have shared so many memories of the house, or they knew someone who lived there, or they did live there. And I've been told that it used to be so overgrown you couldn't even see the house. So yeah.
I think, it was close.
Yeah.
So did the fact that it was surrounded by wildflowers that got you into let's sell these things?
Not really.
No?
I mean, they had cut a lot down by the time we moved in. So we only had grass pretty much. And I don't know if grass isn't great for the environment. So, I mean, we're like, let's make this flowers. And even where our lawn is, we've sown clover instead because it's more drought tolerant and flowers. So it's good for the bees. And we're trying to kind of totally change it and then bring back some of the old gardens that were there, because there's really old, probably like 100-year-old lilac bushes that are, way over my head. And so just kind of trying to bring it back.
So do you have like a floral background?
Not really. I've been a wedding photographer for a long time, so I've been around, wedding florals and that kind of thing, and know how it works. And we have florist friends, but we're self-taught.
Right.
Which is the hardest job, wedding florist or wedding photographer?
Oh, I don't know. They're so different.
Yeah, it's the answer is it's a tie.
It's like, well, do you want front end work or back end work?
It's the pressure. And
Right.
really,
Yes.
with flowers, because you're growing them and you harvest them. Right.
Yes.
So you brought some flowers. Tell us about what
Yes.
these are.
So this is kind of some dried stuff, and then a bunch of tulips from our yard, and these nice tied market-style bouquets are typically what we sell the most of, and people order them on our website. We've got you can pre-order Mother's Day bouquets, and they'd be something like this, and then we also brought a
centerpiece option, and so we like to learn a lot and try to do more
So
of
these-
the asymmetrical.
they're all cut.
Yeah.
they're cut, yeah.
Yep. Yeah.
But this is we do something like this for an event or a wedding, and but we typically we're a little less traditional in our floral arrangements and our flower choice We like a lot of variety, and we like things to kind of be popping out all over the place.
Oh, I think they look great.
Thanks.
They are so unique. You don't see these. And I like the presentation with the paper and the ribbon. It's not like the shrink wrap plastic
No.
from the supermarket.
Right.
Yeah. We really try to go as natural as possible.
So the flowers, to have a certain flower ready for the wedding, you got to plan and plant like weeks, months.
Yeah.
I don't know how long it takes.
Well,
How much room do you have? Where do you put all this stuff?
Well, so I have 5 acres where I live, so I've got more land than Kendra does. But we've been asking our brides. Usually, not a lot of brides have a lot of preference on which flowers, so they'll be like, whatever you guys think looks good, as long as it's this color. And so that's really easy. But if they have a preference, we try to ask them right away so that we can try to grow it.
Yeah.
Well, I'm guessing your brides are going to be more easygoing.
They are, and I think that they trust our judgment. They like what they've seen that we've done. They don't know about flowers. They know that we do, and so I think that's when we do our best work too. They're like, just go with it.
Yeah, so it's going to be someone who is open to go with the flow.
Yeah.
People that maybe they have something special coming up, like you said, Mother's Day. There's so many other things happening. Do they just come to your door?
Sometimes, but typically we get a lot of phone calls, Facebook messages, Instagram messages, or you can order on our website. And on our website, there's Mother's Day. There's just any reason you want bouquet pickup. There's prom pre-orders, so we have a lot of prom orders this weekend and the following couple weekends too. And then on Mother's Day weekend, we're going to be at Rustic Market with our flowers, and actually we're selling our seeds too, because since we do grow, we collect our own seeds and then sell our heirloom seeds.
And they're heirloom.
So that's fun because it's basically bee's choice. Whatever plants they visited, it's the traits from those plants that get put into the seed, and then you get kind of like a new mystery colors and shape, and
you're at
super
the bee's
fun.
mercy.
Yes.
You brought some flowers, and it's such a visual product, and I know with your website and Instagram and everything, it's really where you can see a lot of what you have. Tell us a little bit about what we're seeing.
That is the biggest bridal bouquet of all time. That was for a wedding at Black Barn this year, and just like florals are really taking all kinds of different, appearances now, especially in weddings, because I feel like it used to be this little tight ball, and now we're seeing things that are trailing and cascading like that, or like this one where it's just popping up and light and airy, and so it's been super fun to just really
flying around the church.
I mean, probably pretty literally the pieces are probably falling off. But and then that was a centerpiece that went with that bridal bouquet, but that illustrates like our wedding style is it's earthy, it's got a lot of texture, it's got a lot of kind of free-flowing form to it, and we really like that.
It's what's on Instagram. It's Instagram worthy.
Well, thank you. And that's some of our tulips and daffodils that was a subscription bouquet, I believe, recently. So we have bouquet subscriptions as well. Our spring one starts next week, and we've been doing early spring, and then we have a summer and a fall. But just you name it, basically.
You know what? You need to be in a store downtown.
Well, it's fun that you say that. We're about to be. We are going to open right next to Jackson Candle Company.
Oh, awesome!
Yeah,
I've been looking in that space, and it's cool. It's brick wall. It's rough-hewn floors. It's perfect for what you're doing.
Oh, we thought that immediately when we walked in.
Yes.
Yeah, we can't wait. I think we're aiming for really like next month to move in there. So, and then be operating more like a regular florist, and people don't have to come to my haunted mansion house.
this will be great because we don't have, there's not a downtown florist.
You're right. Yeah.
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 We'll fill that void.
We will.
Yeah, and it's been, and it's really been a segment of retail that has changed, and a lot of it has gone away.
Mm-hmm.
So great to have you bring it back.
Yeah, florals, and then we're partnering with some local artists to have art and handmade jewelry and that kind of thing in there. We really want to just kind of piggyback off of our local flowers and then offer other local products. So we're supporting other local people because we had the privilege of, you know, popping up in so many shops, and it helped us so much, and we want to do that for other people too.
Cool. Well, your work is beautiful. The flowers are awesome, and it's I think it's a surefire success. So best wishes as you grow and move into downtown Jackson.
Well, thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
Thanks for coming in today.
Yeah,
Thanks.
thank you.
The owners of the Front Porch Jackson, Kendra Dolson and Courtney Weber. Well, that's it.